go walk into town. What's that? What's that? Let's go walk into town. Here we go. We're starting here at the View, and it's 10 a.m. I think I should have started my walk earlier. Much earlier. Why not? Because the sun is now going to be strong in the sky. By the time I get back, it's going to be hot, walking uphill in the hot. Because we're going to walk down into town. Down into a lovely little town nearby. Hey guys, you up for a walk? Hi guys, hey guys. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's too excited. I'm happy to see you too. You're very nice. Yeah, good boy. All right, so first of all, we're prepared. I got hung up on doing other stuff. There was no way to avoid it, but it should have happened earlier, and I should have been ready for a morning walk the night before. Why not? That way you wake up and you got your stuff, you review it real quick. I have a list of what you should bring, what is optional, and what you should definitely have. For example, during the rainy season, if you don't bring rain gear, you're going to be walking in a waterfall. So we start here at the view of the lake. I've got my day pack right here. I've got my spray bottle with alcohol in it because I'm still socially distancing, and I spray any products I buy. I spray money I get in change, or I just leave it in the bag. That's more common. I've got my keys where I won't lose them. I've got a pen, paper. In this case, because I'm going to make a video about this, I got my GPS. So I'm going to have a map of everywhere you would stop if you were exploring town. You'd probably go with a guide the first time. I recommend that. In fact, I have restrictions on people staying here, going into town and messing with shit for people I don't trust yet. So the rule is if you're staying here, you don't go into town. Harsh rule? Yeah. Because I live here and because I care about the future of these people and this place. And a lot of the visitors I have don't. And that's not good. So we'll start walking here, and I'll let you know. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm supposed to be GPSing, which means I have to turn this on. We'll go back here. You should pee and poo here in the Bosque. Definitely poo. Facilities in town are not as good. And you should be loaded up. Probably most people should carry water. I don't. But I have empty caguamas in my backpack. Those are called envases. They're empty torpedoes, empty 40 ounces of beer. And I get those filled up. And the cool thing is that's the most ecological way to buy beer here, right? Here we go. We'll do tracks. On. It was off. That's good. I checked that. And then we'll mark our first point. That is point 36. The elevation is 2310 meters. That's higher than I thought. I should update my data and check it against something else. That's point 36. Nice thing about those points, it'll tell us how long it takes to walk from one place to another. And today I'm walking at a fairly normal human speed, a little slower than I used to, but that's okay. Feel super comfy walking, and I hope that we have a fun time on this walk together. Point 37 on my file I'm creating with my GPS is the colored gate. This is a big colored gate. It's really beautiful. And it's the entry into the Bosque from the Barranca, from the far side into the mesa. There's a bathroom here. It's your last chance to use that before heading into town. I would recommend it. And we'll also probably include in this tour places to pee and poo in town. What are your options? Because there's not very many, but there should be more. In fact, I should ask any store if they want to charge 5 pesos for somebody to use a bathroom. I should set that up because I'm hosting people who will go there, and who knows what happened. I've needed things in town, and I don't always have them. So we shall see. Let's walk on this way, shall we? We shall. There's actually a lot of highlights of things to show off on this trail. that I would like to make people aware of, but I want to make this a shorter video. But maybe there could be a second walk video that has points of interest, because you've already learned the main points to survive, and we could have points of interest to check out, where we planted some plants or just something interesting. We'll see. All right, so we're coming up on the green gate here. This would be the green gate, and we're gonna have a decision to make here. This gate will often be unlocked, but not always. Depends. So you want to make sure that you call ahead if you were going to arrive here to make sure it's unlocked. Otherwise, you have to walk like half a kilometer that direction and back. So why am I opening this? I'm used to getting here in my van a lot, and I'm distracted by you. So we have a choice here to make, and that is a trail to go into town, which is steep. And going downhill on a steep trail is more difficult than going up for most people. So if I don't know how much disk space I have here, my phone or whatever. There's just a fence here and some barbed wire. It's pretty simple. I gotta, God damn it, I left it open. How did I do that? I would recommend, if you have a party of people of mixed mobility, that you actually take the longer way and you take the road. And so I'm going to take the road into town today. I feel like I can just go that way. I feel strong enough and I can do it. Coming back, it's better to walk uphill than downhill, or whatever. You got to walk back uphill. But it's better to, I don't know. I mean, this road here immediately goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down. So a big W shape, right? We're taking it. Oh, I didn't mark the point though. Although I know the point. So what's the point of marking the point? 38. I guess with the points and stuff, I can mark how long it takes to get somewhere. And I think that's really good for planning. I like to over-plan some things to get good at planning things. There's not going to be another point of interest. I'm just going to keep going. There is one point I should mark that is the wrong way to go, in case someone's confused, but it's pretty obvious. I'll skip that. Next time I see you, I think I'll be at the road from Yotatiro to Zarzamora, the old road. See ya. So here I am where the road veers off. If you were coming in, there's a road that goes up to Zarzamora. There's a road that veers off to the left. That's the way to get to the Bosque. It's not much. It's not well marked. But that's another reason to use maps that are online. And I should also get permission to mark it. But right now it's private property. It's somebody else's property. So this is not a public road. So we have to respect it and treat it nicely, like we would any other, really. All of them. And this road, nobody travels on it because it's too rough. And so we could walk up this way to Zarzamora. It's not a bad idea. It's a great route to get there. There's another route that's a different way. You can try that one too. Zarzamora makes a great, that means blackberry, makes a great destination, actually. It's a very fun walk. Now we did, taking this route, we did walk up further. Now we're going to walk back down to town. But it wasn't that big a difference, and I think the wideness and relative ease of the trail makes up for it. The trail I would recommend for if you're very comfortable on inclined areas and rocks and stuff. It's not, this is a picnic. It's not a picnic. There's rocks all over the place you could trip on, but that's how it goes. Let's walk down into Yotatiro. We're almost there. We've almost arrived. So we're just going to walk down this little road. All right, we're entering into town now, and this is a good time to remember that the rules in town, social rules, are very different. There's people that live here, and there's communities, and it's complex social structure and interactions, and so you want to, make sure you got pants on, which I do. We look at the architecture in this little town. We look at all kinds of things, but that's a different tour. Right now, we're just teaching you how to get into town, get some things you want, and get out. Hi, honey. This is a dog on a leash who I'm happy is on a leash. Although I find that dogs on a leash are real brave. You get them off the leash and by themselves, and, well, they're not so brave. There's a mural up there we'll look at later. All right, here we are in Upper Yotatiro. The church is right over there. There are 3 stores here. One's there. That's the roof I fell off of, by the way. Don't do that. It's against the rules. It's a party foul. And then we've got a tiny grocery store here and a tiny one up here. All 3 are closed. That's fairly common. And then there's an extra credit walk up here to see the mural of the Virgin de Guadalupe, or the Virgin Mary, I'm not sure, I forgot. And then there's a big cross up there where a lot of town events occur. So this is where the trail comes out right here. The road over here in front of the church, right? Frente a la iglesia. They say that, you know, in front of. So the other side of the street, that road goes down and then becomes the trail that goes up. We'll probably take that back. I don't know if this will be in this video or not. The church is a very good place to visit. It is not a tourist attraction. Shut up in there. Don't take pictures if there's people praying and stuff. This is a community of nice people. It's not open to tourism. But the church is a very important part of the whole system here. People get married there, and you know all the rituals that occur. It's a Catholic church, of course. And so the next stop is to walk down this road here. And so we got the three stores up here, which you know I should know what all of them have available, and try and get them to carry things that I think are good to carry. I don't know. I want to buy a pen maybe. Be a nice big old pen, but that's up to them. And I'm not much of a market if I have a specialty item. So I'm going to walk down there. I should have GPSed this spot, I guess. Not like it's hard to know where it is. We'll head down here to the next store, shall we? So there's a truck just driving down the street beeping at people. I suspect it's an ice cream truck. It'd be nice if they had the music and stuff. There's also a guy with a bicycle cart and selling ice cream sometimes. So one of the great things about going into town is that you can get some different flavors and things. Different times of the week, different times of the day, they have different things available. And I want to have a schedule of all those things so that people can come and enjoy what's available. I don't know what they're selling over here. But this lady's going to get something with her pot out of the back of the pickup truck. Could be pozole. I don't know what it is. But her coming out with a pot indicates it's not ice cream. That's interesting. We'll just hang in there a little longer. ¿Qué vendes? Leche y queso. Ah, qué bueno. ¿Cada día o...?
Cada tercer día.
Cada tercer día. Gracias. ¿Qué tipo de queso? ¿Queso fresco?
Fresco, sí.
Ok. ¿No tienes queso estilo Oaxaca?
No.
Ok. Gracias. So here's our next destination down here. I'll start a new clip for that. So this store down here theoretically does phone recharges. I think we can do that online as well. I would call this store Los Encinos or something like that, or Robles, but Oaks, you know, because it's right here next to this place that I'd love to be a park. And yeah, it's a nice spot. We'll mark this guy. Often there's guys sitting around here drinking beer and stuff. I don't recommend joining in with that. In fact, I'd like people from the Bosque not to do that. There's reasons, I got them, and you can listen to them. And if you disagree, then I will see you as a threat to the community here. Probably. So, bye. This is one of my favorite little stores here. the pink columns and stuff. It's right across from the government building. I'm almost down here at the main plaza, basketball court and stuff like that. But she sells tortas, which I really like. I'm a torta addict. They're a type of Mexican sandwich, sort of. Although Mexicans think sandwiches have to have cut bread, so they'll tell you it's not a sandwich. But in my estimation, it is, which then brings you to the question of, is a hamburger a sandwich? I don't know that. Anyway, real nice lady here, and she fixes me up real nice. Now today she doesn't have bolillos, which is the kind of bread you use to make a torta, and instead she has quesadillas, which she can make. So I'll get those. I got 5 of them because I'm kind of hungry, and I'll eat them. Yum, yum, yum. I do need to make a guide, a buyer's guide to Aronga, a shopping guide to Aronga. No, sorry, Yotatiro, little town here. And everything you can buy here. How to buy beer, how to buy beer for in town, how to buy beer to take home, how to buy alcohol, how to buy cheese, chorizo. In theory, this place has homemade chorizo. That'd be cool. How to buy meat, if you're interested in meat, you know. There's a few people in town that have meat. And I hope people don't buy a lot of stuff that has packaging that becomes garbage. That just makes me upset when people rip the packaging off something, eat it, and then throw it away. And sometimes they don't throw it away in the right spot. I think they should put it in their own stuff because I don't want to deal with their stuff. But I need to help people be able to buy things. All right, well, let's leave town now. So we got the long walk home. I'm taking the trail this time, and it's going to go down across the road from in front of the church, opposite the church. I'm tempted to buy some avocados down here, but you know, I think I'll buy them another day. But there's a nice little store here. It's a great store. All right, so we're getting back home again. Back home to the view here. Just coming up on it. I'm pretty tired out. Haven't been walking long distance much. Well, that's not even that long, but or far. But you know, I'm just fixing me. Spent a lot of time in the town there, chatting with some folks, which is a risk always. Arriesga. Pero voy a intentar para tener una vida social y también cuidarme mismo. God damn. Hi, honey. Hi there. You good boy? Yeah. What time we got? I don't even know. And I still got another 200 yards to go, 200 meters to go, something like that, to get back to my house. So this will be the last GPS point on this trip. Point 51. All right, I'll keep walking. Oh, fuck. I want to rest. The sun is out hard now. It's good. It's very good.